The new president in January 2009 will have many pressing issues on his agenda, whether it's Obama or McCain. Among those issues, of course, are planetary warming, relations with China, the war in Iraq and Afghanistan, and a host of other challenges that most Americans, and indeed most members of the world community, could cite from a list almost from memory. One issue, however, is pressing and demands change, but is not on anyone's agenda, not really anyway, and that's Cuba and the preposterously inept policy that the United States has had towards that small island nation of 11 million people just 90 miles off the coast of Florida for almost half a century. The embargo and all that goes along with it, including the domestic pressure for that policy, which emanates mostly from Dade County, Florida, and Miami in particular, have lasted long enough. We need a change, we need a complete change, and it's my view that that change could be used as a window, if you will, for a new policy towards the entire hemisphere. Latin America in particular needs a new policy. The United States has neglected that region for many years now, arguably since the good neighbor policy of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, which is a long period of neglect. That period is that region of the world is changing as much as any other region, led by Brazil and one of the best leaders in the world, Lula in Brazil, who impresses me every time I listen to him talk, every move, every action that he takes virtually. To Mexico, a country, of course, just off our border, a country very much of interest to us that has just revolutionized its court system. It'll take 10 or 15 years for that to work its way through their system, but that's going to have major impact on that country. Whether it's good or bad, it is going to impact us. We need a new policy towards Latin America. And that policy could be led magnificently by an opening to that small island nation 90 miles off our coast, Cuba. An opening that would lift the embargo and treat Cuba as we treat most other countries in the world, as another nation, as an independent nation, as a nation capable of judging its own best system and so forth, and dealing with us much as we deal with China and a host of other countries in the world who don't necessarily agree with us politically.